It's a perfect situation.
Here I have approximately 4 to 5 pounds in weight of diced carrots, because I'm going to do honey glazed carrots. I'm going on the guidelines of my ball canning book, and simple 1 jar vegetables, and they've got honey ginger carrots. Well, I've got no ginger powder, I've only got fresh ginger, so I'm not sure about how that I do because of grating it, so I'm just not going to put it in. So I'm going to have honey glazed carrots. So to this, half pint of water, I'm going to bring it up to a high heat, not boil it. Add about a cup of fresh orange juice. This is the juice from 3 large oranges. I'm going to add some soy sauce and some honey, about 8 tablespoons of each. And then I'm going to carry it up for 25 minutes. So I'll get started on those. I actually added a bit more water because I didn't think there was going to be enough. So altogether there's 1.5 pints of water there. And to that I'm going to add all this orange juice, which is about a cupful. It's actually a bit more than that, I think. Let's get me measurement. Whoops, and tip it everywhere. Yes, that's a cupful of orange. To that I'm adding 8 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 'Same with the honey, but it'll take a lot longer for it to drip off. That's 8, and one for luck because they didn't all come out of the jar. Salt. I should be adding 4 teaspoons, but I think the soy sauce has got enough salt in, and I don't like having too much salt, so I'm just going to put 2 teaspoons of salt in, and that's what I'm going to be doing the carrots with. My jars have been sitting in hot water in my sink, so now I'm going to fill them up. It's more than an inch headspace, but once we get the liquid in there, they will start to sit easier together. Now I'm going to put this in a measuring jug just because it's easier for me to handle. Don't think I will have enough, but we'll see. Oops, gone overboard. Chickens will have a field day. See, they've now sunk down and are setting better together, so we can check the headspace, and it's more or less exactly right, just a touch out, which is taking it to the required amount. And you definitely want vinegar on your cloth, because honey and orange juice, the sugars are going to not help your seal at all. So I've wiped the rim. Now I'm putting my tattlers on. And this does not want to go on. No. That ring obviously is a bit on the naff side. That's it. And all I wanted to is that, because that is sufficient. I can pick it up. That's all I want for the tattlers. And in the canner. So I'll finish these up now. I now have 8 pints. I did have to make up some more of the mixture with orange juice. I just used boiling water, orange juice and some soy sauce, and added it to the tops of the jars to make them up to 1 inch headspace. I'm now going to put the lid on, let it come up to temperature until it's venting a steady stream of steam from the vent hole, and I will time that for 10 minutes before I put my jiggler weight on. My canner has now been venting for 10 minutes and the locking mechanism has come up this time. I'm now putting a £10 weight on, and when that starts to jiggle, because with having the weighted pressure gauge I can ignore this gauge, and I've slowly lowered the heat down so that I'm maintaining this little shimmy cooler dance, and it'll stay like that for 25 minutes. My timer has gone off, so as you can hear, so now I'm going to turn the heat off and leave it. Let it slowly, you can see that the jiggle is starting to slow down slightly anyway of its own accord, but let it come down to pressure all by itself. Don't try and call the canner, take the jiggler weight off, or if you're using the normal regulator with the gauge, don't take them off, just leave it there until you can hear the overpressure plug drop down. That's what I do. I wait until I hear that drop down. Then I test to see if there's any pressure still in there by slightly moving the jiggler, and there should be no steam that comes out. If there is, just leave it for about 5 minutes. If there isn't, take the jiggler weight off, leave it there for a few minutes. Then open your canner, making sure it's away from you so the steam goes up the wall rather than in your face, and then just put the lid back on it. Not tight down, just placed on it, and leave it for a few more minutes to help the jars acclimatise, and then take them out. So when it's done all that, I'll show you what I do with them being tattler lids as well. Just to show you how I deal with my tattler lids, I have this oven mitt that's got like silicone on it, which is quite grippy, and I have a couple of microfiber cloths. Those are what I need for when the jars come out the canner. There is the first one out of the canner, and with the tattler lids I hold it cloth over it and tighten. And then just put it there to slowly cool down. Then I can clean it up and put it on my shelves. Next jar, hold it with the gloved hand, over with the cloth and tighten. And there it is, waiting. And I'll get the rest of them out now. There are eight jars of honey glazed carrots coming down. I will wash them up tomorrow morning and then put them on my shelves. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect